They look like they're all the blue, right?
Are you trying to find a, you're not trying to find a peony, are you? It's a hibiscus.
No, it's a hibiscus. I'm going to get this one.
Trying to keep a lookout.
$15.99.
Look how beautiful that
Isn't
is.
that pretty?
I want it so bad.
And let me get a price tag.
Now this one in the back here, obviously
He's big.
gonna be more. He's 70. He's huge.
Oh my God. Yours would be that big in a few months, Jenny.
Yeah.
Look how pretty. I love the spireas.
Those are
I
beautiful.
think those are so pretty.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having a few of those. And I wouldn't mind having a butterfly bush. There are some different plants I'm wanting this year, but I am trying to really purchase wisely to know where I want it and how many I want to put there, the area, things like that, so that I don't get overwhelmed and then I have a whole lot of plants that I want to just scatter everywhere. I know I do want some of these pink anemones. Those colors are so pretty. I have some white ones already, but I would also like the tall pink ones. And I am speaking of those ones that get 2, maybe even 3 feet high. I want that. I just think that's such a pretty plant. These Aurelias look real pretty. I'll have to study up on those to see. But that right next to it, that goutweed, bishop's weed, I think it's called, it is such a devil. I had that once. It takes over the whole garden, swamps everything. So step away from that for sure. There are so many choices here. It's so laid out so nicely. I do like heuchera. I have several different types of that and want to get more. I love the geranium. It's the hardy geranium, comes back every year. And I do have the Roseanne, and I can't think of the other one, snake something. And I do want some more. I'd like some different colors. But I want to try one in the sun. Right now I have the ones I have in the shade. I want to try one in a more sunny location and see how that works. I think some of these real bright pink ones would be pretty. I like those. I don't know, there's so many different things to try, but you really like to try to choose wisely. They have little settings planted here around at Grandma's Gardens, so you can kind of see what it would look like in a regular garden setting. Want some trees and bushes sometime, but not ready to pick out that right now. I wonder if they hear the thing if you crank that thing to open, and then that makes them run over here.
I wonder.
Uh-oh, one's ambling this way. I wondered what would make them think to come. In there.
It's always been there. That way I can just push one.
Oh, this giant things. Chicago Hardy. It says a ficus. Is that like a ficus type thing?
I guess so.
But it's an outdoor version that's a tree?
Yeah.
Isn't that
That's
weird?
pretty. Devils walking little sensitive tree.
Yeah.
I have not seen those, and I couldn't even tell them all.
We're going to have to find us. I smell a nice scent.
Yeah, it must be the roses, I think.
Might be.
What is this?
Jenny, you owe yourself one.
No.
English shrub rose.
What is this thing? Oh, it's a boulder fountain. No, thank you.
Now, I really love succulents. I go back and forth from wanting them planted in groups, bunched together, and then wanting to separate them and have just one variety in a single pot. So I can never make up my mind. It just goes different from year to year. But I really love them. They're easy to take care of, and they go in my hypertufa real well. Some I do keep inside and stay inside. Love that campfire. I've had that before, and it is so great outside in the sun. It just gets so bright red. It's gorgeous. I can't remember what that one's called, but I've had it before, and that one looks like a little tiny Hoya, but topsy-turvy, I've had those. A lot of these.
This one is.
That's neat.
Look at that.
That is humongous. And does it say what that is? It's a graptocedum.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of its little petals fell. Look.
And it's already sprouting. Look at, oh, let me get down like that. Yeah, it's already sprouting.
Look.
These are pretty. Oh my God, there's all this temptation in my way. There's that stuff that I had 100 years ago, and it died on me, and I never got it back. Because it is supposedly hardy here, but it wasn't for me, at least the way I had it planted. Linaria.
Yeah.
That was way back when I first started my blog.
What?
Yeah, when I've got some of this too. It might not be Hobbit.
Oh, I
It's
remember
either
that.
the E.T.'s Fingers and Shrek. What's the
I
other one
remember
called?
it.
It's
Oh,
in
I
that.
remember E.T. and
It's in
Shrek.
that aquarium. I like that.
It reminds me of little roses.
And what does it say? Portulacaria. That's
Isn't that pretty?
neat. Oh yeah.
I think that's really
I
interesting.
think I have that. Look at that furry one.
Yeah.
I've either got some of that or it's now deceased. I'm not sure. Oh, I do have this, but I think it's almost dead.
I really like that one. I love the purple in it. I think that's
Senecio.
so pretty.
Senecio gracilis. Well, I know what that is now. And there's that dragon's blood sedum. I've got tons of that.
I like the dragon's blood.
Look at all the spiderwort. Is it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Look at how it's everywhere.
There's 3 or 4 of them in there, right?
Yeah, there's tons
That's
of them.
nice. What color does it say it is?
1,
orange shades.
Orange shades.
That would be pretty against my...
See?
Oh, that's pretty. I like that. And they're... Make it just $10.
Yeah, it doesn't have that little thing.
Oh, I like the... Do you like that goldy orange?
Oh, yeah.
That would look good against brick, wouldn't it?
Yes.
These are pretty. And Jenny, with the success that you had with yours, I am... the canna that I've already got, I'm thinking I'm going to try to save it. Because it's safe. Now next we went on inside the greenhouse. I think there are 2 or 3 of them strung together here. The fans were really loud, so we couldn't hear ourselves speak back and forth to each other, and it certainly didn't pick up on the microphone. That is such a pretty plant. I really, really like it. It even looked like it's blooming a little bit. Of course, when I focused on it, I didn't hold long enough to see it. So, if I'm remembering correctly, I got it on the way out. These plants are so pretty. They're very, very healthy. The caladiums are gorgeous. I like those white ones. Now, I'm not sure. I think that's a stromanthe. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And of course, I can't focus well enough on that. I'm going to either have to work on that when I'm holding the camera, or get me some kind of a head camera to strap on or something so both hands are free. Those are very, very pale there. I like those. Now, I think I've had that stripe one, the calathea, and I didn't have it for long because I killed it real quickly. I don't know if they're finicky or it's just me and my talent, quote unquote. I can't really grow those. Such pretty plants in here. I like the way they're arranged, the little baskets and all the different containers they have. Tables are gorgeous too. I wish I had a bunch of those tables. Now my daughter loves the caladiums. She likes to put real brightly colored ones in her garden to contrast with all her elephant ear and all of her foliage plants. Now this one is full of a lot of bedding and annual plants. I will pick those out when I've got the main structure of the garden. But I am partial to the brightly colored coleus. I have wintered one over this year, one that I had last year in the garden. I've kept it alive all year, and I guess it only takes it about a week to root. So I'll probably start taking clippings of it so that I can have several starts for the garden this year. Look how pretty that one is. Now that would shine in the shade, but I don't know how well that would look against a brick house. These are pretty. I like that. I don't know if that's a little rubber tree. I can't tell what that is. I'm not well versed in all the names of these plants just by vision. I think that's a Hoya. And is that an Aeonium? I'm not sure. I've had those before, but they never got as beautiful as that one is. And again, I'm not focused. I can't read that planter. That's pretty. Now, I'm not sure what that is. Is that Florida ghost plant? I know when I see it and I look at it and I see, well, is that leaf supposed to be shaped like Florida or a silhouette of Florida? So I'm not sure why it's named that, but it is pretty. I don't know what that is, but it's really cool. Isn't that pretty?
It is.
It's not my flower. I like all these. Did you find another one?
I found the hibiscus.
That's pretty. And Jenny, this little plant that we have, remember the one that we saved?
Yeah.
It is growing so much.
Is it?
But it's a
growing?
smaller scale plant. As much room for it. And it put on new leaves recently, and those leaves are bigger than the dinner plate. So it's doing real good. $20, $19.99. Hoya Kentiana. I like that cactus. $11. That's good stuff.
I didn't see any, whatever that one
I forget which one. Here's some dahlias. You used to grow dahlias, right?
is. Yeah. But there's some.
Work like that to turn it on. Never. At least I got the price, and it's $24.99. Okay. I like that. I like that. This is a for real, right? I don't know what this plant is. I can't find a thing. Here it is. Oh. Clancy Lipsy, $45. Whoa. Step away. Certainly. Isn't that cool? That's an elephant in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't it neat?
it is.
one be for?
Has sweet woodruff, and it just blooms so pretty in the spring and just
Does
spreads
it
and
spread?
spreads.
Is it low? Does it stay
Yeah,
low?
it just stays low.
So is it good to fill in places with? Is that how
yeah,
you use it?
I love it.
Oh my gosh,
I'm really
look
excited
how full it
I
is.
know.
You got a deal there, girl.